I know what I will need to do. Here's what he needs. He must outrun Morgan Shepherd's time of 34.058. Nothing else matters.
And Morgan Shepherd's going, I don't deserve this. I've been doing this my whole life, man. I should be able to make these races. I've given back to this sport.
This is an uphill battle here for this team. We heard Brian Keselowski say that they had an engine problem and did not get a lot of practice. Felt like he had a good enough car, though.
Well, and he also failed to qualify for the last 2 races, so they want to break that streak right here as well.
Okay, not good so far. As you can see, we're tracking right along Morgan Shepherd's lap, and he is about a tenth of a second off of Morgan so far.
He's got a good low line,
right here. Getting a good shot off this corner. It's going to be close.
Take a look at the clock, and Brian at 34.139. He's got to pick up another tenth. He needs 1/10 of a second.
He sailed that baby down on the turn 1. He's got a good exit off of turn 2 right now.
Oh, he's in there now. If he can hold it right here, he's got a good lap going. He's got a tenth and a half to spare. Get into 3.
It's going to be hard to lose that much.
Yeah, he's even picking it up more now. So, yeah, this is a good lap for Brian Keselowski. He knew what he had to do, went out there, put the lap down.
And Brian does. He picks it up all the way to put him into the 23rd spot, 33.807. So that is good news for him. And look at Brad's happy with that as well. And bad news, though, for Morgan Shepherd, as he is the last one bumped and sent home here at Gateway. Well, when we come back, we'll talk to Brad Keselowski about his pole and what we can expect to see. You're looking at Jeremy Clements here at Gateway International Raceway, and he is in that go or go home group, trying to fight his way into the field. He was 11th quickest of the go or go homers in practice, and the 24-year-old above the track line here for lap number 1.
Oh, he's going to get a good starting spot here. Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
22nd on that first lap.
He's in.
Good. 33.77. You're good.
They're just going to call him in. Yeah, that's it. It's all you need to do here.
And what that means is now Curtis Davis has been sent packing, as well as Stanton Barrett. So those are the first 2 that are not going to be around for tonight's race at 9 Eastern here on ESPN2.
And Jeremy's a good little driver. He needs a break. He really does. He's got more talent.
So hope that explains it for you. Out on the track right now, and the number 96 is Willie Allen. He was 9th quickest of those that are in that go or go home category.
Willie's best start's been a 4th place finish at Memphis back in 2006, and his best career finish at 28th, so it's not what he's wanting. But Willie's been a solid driver. He's done really good in the truck series, brought some of that experience over to here, and he's just trying to get this car in the field. Obviously, there's no sponsor on it, underfunded, and but at least he's here racing.
But his team, K Automotive, has a win here in the truck series with Terry Cook back in 2002, and Mike Bliss just happened to be on pole that day in that race.
The left front of that car is just bouncing around quite a bit and really hurting his time right now. But his second lap, much better right now. Yeah, off of turn 2. Look at that, Andy, down that back straightaway.
Oh, yeah. He picked up quite a bit there. If he can hold this 3 and 4. Getting a little bit high on the entry. You can see that left front wheel going back and forth. That means that the back end is kind of getting a little bit loose, and he's having to catch it with the steering. Oh, man, he uses up the whole racetrack coming off 4, but I think he's going to be happy with this lap.
He's got a good lap going.
Oh, yeah, 33.67. Wow. Awesome lap.
Boy, and that jumped him all the way up to 15th. So he goes from 30th, the first lap, to 15th on the second. And you're right, that's a bit of an improvement. Nice job for Willie Allen. I think that's a safe bet to say he's going to be around tonight. Let's go back out trackside. Chase Miller, who was 6th. Back here at Gateway International Raceway, we're getting back under control after Justin Allgaier did everything but hit the wall. And here comes Kelly Myers as his first lap at 34.1 puts him 22nd in the field.
bright-looking color on that paint. I love that paint scheme. I think so. You can see it forever.
It stands out.
Well, the one thing the team doesn't like is that quarter panel being vacant because they just need a primary sponsor for this car.
This is Brad Doherty and Ted Schechter's team. And they've got a fast car. They got the equipment. They got what they need.
Kelly Byers has done a great job in these cars over the last couple of years. He's got 62 starts, and he has a second-place finish last year at Dover.
Well, his second lap, 33.92, and that puts him into the 18th position.
It just helped me to kind of have a plan. You know, here you don't. It's not really important because the second lap was fastest, so you get that first lap to kind of feel it out. But his information allowed me to go a little harder that first lap, and it was actually a good lap, better than I probably would have run if he hadn't talked to me. So that was good.
All right, Carl, the provisional pole sitter right now, guys.
And remember, we talked about Greg Biffle winning in that number 60 car that was back in July of '02. Carl Edwards made his first NASCAR Nationwide Series start here at Gateway in that very race, and here he is driving that car. All right, let's take a look now as Mike Harmon is out on the track, and lap tracker is bottoming out. You see 36.11 seconds on lap number 1.
Yeah, that's way off the pace. He is guaranteed a spot because of points, so he'll probably have to rely on those to get in the field tonight.
Well, he's raced 3 times before here at Gateway. His best start was 34th, and his best finish was 30th.
A little water blowing out the overflow. You see that coming out at the windshield base on the right-hand side. That's just a little steam you see coming out. They put a lot of tape on the front end of these cars, and they won't run but a lap or 2 before that steam starts coming out.
There'll be 9 out of 9 cars so far that have taken the checkered flag. 35.44 seconds, his best. Let's check in again with Jamie Little.
Well, Marty, it's like the youth.
And as you look across the river, the Gateway Arch and the city of St. Louis off to the west, and you're looking at Chad Blunt there at Gateway International Raceway as Chad is trying to record his qualifying effort. First lap right now was at a 35.5, not that stellar, and you can see the lap tracker. He's heading south.
Hey, it looked like he had a little problem getting into turn 3 the way the tracker fell off right there. We'll see how it does this time. It follows almost the same pattern, a little better.
Chad's got a lot of experience, guys. He's won 8 ARCA races. That's a pretty good feat to win that many ARCA races. His finishing record here hasn't been that good, though. 29th placement, his best finish here at Gateway. But he's trying to change that. He's got a great car in this Braun Racing Toyota. It's been good.
He won't have to worry about making the field. He's guaranteed a spot, but that 35.04, quite a bit slower than the fastest car, Kyle Busch, at 33.5 seconds.
Well, he did pick up